Like, you still have to make the choice at the end of the day. Like, you got the information, so make the best decision that you think is the best decision, but it's ultimately your fault. So
I
if
don't
you want to
know, maybe.
follow whatever.
No, 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 no.
No,
See,
I
this
agree
is
with
where
No, no,
we
no.
that.
go.
I think
This is
that
where we
she's
gonna have a
right.
little difference.
I think that
This is where we gonna have a little difference.
she's right to an extent, but I know that I have a large voice. I know that I have a decent following. Because of that, I have to be careful with what I say and the information that I give. If you notice, I don't manage people's money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I don't. I. The reason why I show my receipts is because you know I want people to see what I did and make the decision for themselves and take into consideration the things that I'm saying to them. Right. The information that I give and the fact the more power that you have, the more responsible you become. That's why even when it comes to like this presidential election, it's difficult for me to vote for Kamala Harris because they refuse to acknowledge the responsibility that comes along with the power that they wielded to open up the borders, which then led to people's lives being lost and people's daughters being killed and stuff like that. And so to not even acknowledge that, it's like, wait a minute, you wield tremendous power and you know that it's going to be catastrophic losses or examples of people that suffer as a result of it. That's important. You know what I'm saying? So I think that with more power comes more responsibility because they know that people need guidance. Young, old, all of that. And people will hang on your every word, which makes me even more responsible, for the people that I impact or the advice that I give or the influence that you know what I'm saying, that I will. I think that even though we are adults and we have to, make decisions for ourselves, you still can't absolve the people from giving out advice or being responsible for how they impact you.
Right, but as you like to say, two things can be true at one time.
Mhm.
Everything has duality, and unfortunately, it you have to make you still. I have to make the conscious decision to turn you on every day. I have to wake up and say, I'm going to watch Anton Daniels. I have to do that. Anton could be on that screen all he wants to be. If he's not, if I don't turn him on, he's not there. He's not talking to me.
Yeah, but
So,
hey, Mika, let me ask you a question. I'll give you a very simple.
yeah. Okay.
You are a very nice looking, shapely woman.
Hmm.
Also, on top of that, there are women every single day that walk outside and they may have they whole ass practically hanging out.
Hmm.
And then they'll get mad at a guy for saying that, ooh, come here, baby girl, let me fuck you.
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
You can say, okay, yeah, she's never supposed to be assaulted or, you know what I'm saying, she shouldn't be called out of her name. But then at the same time, what responsibility does she hold for the energy that she's inviting?
She holds, to me, she holds all the responsibility
Not
because at
all.
the end of
'Cause it still doesn't mean that
she
she's supposed to be assaulted.
correct, but you again, that's why there's duality there because even though she's not supposed to be assaulted, she and because you invite energy. That's why I said the thing about putting you
Correct.
on my TV. You invite that energy. So
Some
again,
people don't know what they invite, no.
I would have to go outside like that. That's why the most of the time when people see me outside, I don't dress a certain way unless I'm at a shoot or something like that or whatever,
Well, I
because I
use
know
you
the
as
kind
an
of
example
attention it
because you can
brings.
relate to the idea of the type of energy that comes along with being a person that looks like you.
Mm.
I I
It's
I know that having resources wields a certain level of power in real life,
mhm.
especially when a motherfucker is broke as fuck and he's sitting on a corner and he's like, damn, I'm fucked up. And then I roll up in the Benz and then I stick my hand out the window like this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? That
Well,
shit, like, yeah, I'm not supposed to be robbed, but what, nigga, what did you think was gonna happen?
hmm
You know what I'm
well, no,
saying? Like,
I
it's
agree.
just,
I agree. I agree. That's why I'm saying you don't invite certain energy and so you have to have, and this is what we always talk about when we have discernment and what we need to do and have and all this other stuff.
You gotta, but Mika, the one thing is, I think certain certain discussions underestimate the power of persuasion. Like
Oh no,
that
no.
is
Look, you
leading.
know, you Slimmy, me and you have a lot of different conversations, and I'm very versed on the audible. I'm very versed on how to use manipulation tactics and other things, but that that is totally on a different scale, just from an everyday thing. I can't see that. What does it say?
It
You
says
don't want
end
Something
time.
no.
about Wagoneer. I
It
see
say
a
you got a
Wagoneer. That's
wagon
all I
here,
can see.
girl.
What does it say,
That's
Anton?
that's a Slimmy term.
I
That has
already
nothing
hit
to do with
the
me.
button. I cannot lie. You are
Like
incorrect.
okay, listen. I'll be honest with y'all. Like let's be honest. The reason why the fact that y'all are intelligent and y'all can articulate yourselves, both Mika and
Yeah.
Terry, adds so much value to the show. But the fact that y'all fucking look nice makes it much easier for me to be able to sell the fact that y'all are intelligent. That's just a fact. That is a fact. It is what it is.
Quentin said
It's
no.
it's much harder to sell a booger wolf than it is to sell, you know what I'm saying, a person that is aesthetically pleasing.
A booger
The
wolf.
fact
That
that
If
sounds
y'all
like my old boss. He was like, I don't hire anybody who's ugly. He said you gotta hire.
You know what, Perry? You are so correct. Like the when I did have a corporate job, that's what my boss said.
are you gonna put somebody at the front desk if you own a restaurant, you usually want to put a pretty girl up the front. It just helps. If you got a bartender, it's nice to have somebody that's aesthetically pleasing at the bartender job. You don't want to, I mean, if you got a hole in the wall, then that's one thing. But if you,
Except for unless you're in Houston, then you put everybody
yeah,
that's sassy.
Saucy, Saucy Santana's up there.
I said, dang, everybody that's saucy Santana got a job down here, man. Everybody.
Yeah, it is what it is. So, you know, I mean,
I love it.
but the fact that y'all are intelligent and y'all can articulate yourselves, it's like a
Yeah.
double win. It's just life. It's life. Let me read some of these super chats. Why
Anton, you didn't say what you thought about her.
about who? The Dr. Charlotte
Um,
Bryan chick?
yeah.
Mhm.
I think that she's doing a phenomenal job marketing herself and getting to the bag in this social media era.
Okay.
I don't think that results matter anymore.
I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask y'all that because I'm not very familiar with it on the results side. I've seen her a couple times. I was gonna say what has she
I
done
don't
to
think
make
that
her such
results
a
matter. If you know how to
big
market
life coach?
yourself effectively, listen, the woman comes up on these platforms. She has her titties nice and tucked out.
Like they be
Yep. She knows how to market herself effectively. I mean, it's no different than fucking Derek Jackson on the opposite end. Do you have to have the results in order to sell a product? No. Only thing you have to do is be entertaining and then give people a little bit of what they need.
Hmm. Okay.
So she knows what she's doing. She's smart. She's smart as hell. She was right below the areola, right below the areola, as far as having her titties out. Guys, is gonna
I'm
sell
gonna let you rock with that.
it. Am I off?
You
Let me
meant
pull it
you
up.
meant the
Let me pull it up. We
you
can go.
meant the
the two
nipple.
things I saw. It was like yeah, she had them like smashed though. Her it looked uncomfortable.
The dudes ain't thinking
It
about
was
that.
I mean,
I only seen her the
but that's
one
when
with
I
the
knew it was
dress.
for. It's clearly for y'all, because to me it looked like she needed
No, it's for y'all too.
bigger size. She needed a bigger size.
It's for y'all too.
No, that dress was too small. The one I seen
I
on
don't
Cam
like
Newton.
when as a busty woman, I don't like when you have overage. You need to have like thing like but that's whatever.
As a woman
No,
that doesn't have
you
any,
have.
I'm just a wagoneer, so I don't know nothing about this.
You don't have those up top
I don't
healing.
have those.
Oh shit! Did she do
Yeah,
the Kendrick?
that
Yeah,
doesn't look good.
yeah, like
That
that's
looks
too.
It's too
disproportionate.
tight.
It's
Yeah,
too
that don't look
tight.
good.
That's
Y'all can call it what
It's
y'all
on her
want.
arm.
Men
that's
don't.
Did she do the?
swollen. That's
Men ain't
over it.
looking at proportions and all of that shit. They look.
Nigga, yes I
But
am, nigga. I'm
it's
like, your
squeezing her
shit need to
arm.
breathe, nigga.
Did she do the Kendrick cam?
What's the Kendrick Cam?
It's
Ooh.
right. Listen, this is my point. It's right at the areola. It's right there.
Oh, you said right at the. I thought you said right under the areola. That's why I said I'm gonna let you have that.
No, it's right at the areola, like right there at the top where it starts to
Oh,
get
you mean
taller.
Does she have
above the air?
kids?
I don't know.
Man, she looks
Does it?
stressed out, man.
Does it matter?
She
Huh?
looks stressed out. She looks stressed out with a full makeup job.
That thing is it's too
It's too
tight,
tight.
right? Like this right here, like at her arm, it's
Yeah,
so tight.
because then you can see the back meat and all. It's just it's not to me. That's
That
yeah.
nigga
That's
said
not.
the
That's not
backbeat.
Let me
Yeah,
listen. Here's the
it's
question.
squeezing right here.
Here's
and
It's
I'm
not.
not hating
It's
because
ill
I'm
fitted.
working on mine, but
listen.
that's not
Listen.
it.
Here's the
I don't
question.
have any. I don't have any back fat, but if I wear something that
Y'all
tight,
missing
it's
it.
gonna find it.
Y'all missing it. The question is, what 98 to 99% of men hit?
Yeah, yeah,
Well, that
probably.
niggas
Yeah,
a
but
hit
no,
just
I
because she
don't
got
care.
a vagina,
As a
nigga.
woman, I wouldn't care about that.
Y'all keep talking about y'all standards. We talking about social media, marketing, and getting to the bag.
Hey, show another. Show her into something else. She.
But men, oh, come on, Anton. Men will hit if you're covered up.
That's what I'm
Men will
saying.
hit
Like
if you're in a burqa.
Okay.
they'll just hit.
Y'all acting crazy.
Mm-mm.
You
Y'all
know,
acting like y'all don't get it.
Anton. You know, y'all
No.
don't care. Y'all don't
I,
care if
oh,
it's
I
covered up or
absolutely
it's
care.
out.
I
Mm-mm.
100% care. But I'm not.
You so
I'm not
you can
including.
you
I'm not including myself. I'm not including myself in this
no,
conversation.
I'm saying as a man,
As a
you
man, I
care
care.
what you care. I'm talking about if you're trying to quote unquote hit, you would care if the woman is looking like her versus I don't know, covered up.
You can't really ask me. I just be wanting some head.
You know what?
But see that. So then you wouldn't care.
No, I would care, but I still only want some head though.